I've been thinking. And maybe you had a point.
What are you talking about?
Go out on a high. You are one of the finest actors the stage has ever seen. You need to be remembered. Jacob Carnaby needs to be spoken about in years to come as one of our finest actors, not as a joke.
So, what made you change your mind?
I was thinking about Jamie. He deserves to have a chance in life. God knows he won't get that with his mother. He needs money, a trust fund, anything that he can use on those rainy days. But most importantly, he needs to know that his father was a good man, admired by thousands. He needs to know that his father did everything he possibly could for him before he passed away.
So, when are we doing the show? Where have you booked?
What show?
The show that you've just been talking about. The show that is going to remind people that Jacob Carnaby was a star. The show that is going to give my son the money he deserves.
There isn't going to be any show.
What the fuck was all that then?
You know, in the 3 weeks after Michael Jackson's death, he sold 9 million records. And like Heath Ledger, it was only after his death that critics decided he was a great actor. Would he have won that Oscar if he had still been alive? He is worth so much more in death than he is in life. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana sold millions of copies of their albums after Kurt killed himself. There is something about these tragic endings that makes people want to put their hands in their pockets.
Yeah. Strange. But what has this got to do with me?
Jake, you have a disease that will be the death of you. And your final request was to raise some money for your son and to be remembered, wasn't it?
Well,
I've asked around. No one is interested in you. Nobody wants to book you for a show. So it got me thinking, how could you be remembered? And I was thinking that perhaps, well...
Spit it out!
Well, you haven't got long left anyway. This is the only way that you will be remembered as you want to be remembered. It is such a tragic ending that people will stop and think. How could they have forgotten? What made you do it?
Tim, you're making no sense.
Finish it yourself. Take your own life. Be in control.
Are you fucking joking?
Think about it, Jake. This way, you don't just slip off into the night quietly. You die in the faces of all the critics and those that have forgotten. You will be splashed across the front pages of every national newspaper. You die knowing that people will remember, knowing that people will buy into your passing. You'll be able to give your son the money you wanted, and you will be forever remembered as a great actor, a star.
I'm starting to think that you're not joking. Fucking hell, Tim. Do you know what you're asking me to do? It's insane!
I have thought about nothing else for days now. No sleep, not eating. Just in that bed, thinking about this. It is the only way.
You're meant to be my best friend!
I am your best friend, and that's why I'm saying this. I know it's a lot to take in. And maybe you just need to sleep on it. But it is the only way.
Get out of my house.
But Jake...
Get the fuck out of my house.
Okay. I'm going. But Jacob, I know this sounds crazy, but think about it. You will realize this is going to happen.